Our visit to Wisconsin offered a delightful blend of exploring its renowned cheese production with countless dairies crafting award-winning varieties and a pilgrimage to Lambeau Field, the historic home of the Green Bay Packers. Located in the cheese capital of the USA, this museum provides an engaging experience for cheese lovers and history buffs alike, with the chance to witness a 90-pound Swiss cheese wheel being crafted annually in the old-fashioned way. Knowledgeable guides lead tours through this unique museum, housed in a charming restored railroad depot, offering fascinating stories about Wisconsin's dairy heritage and its rise as a cheese-making powerhouse.
This factory was actually on a farm south of town. It wasn't being used, and a guy...
A visit to the National Historic Cheesemaking Center Museum in Monroe, Wisconsin immerses you in the rich history of cheesemaking, showcasing vintage equipment and the restored Immobergsteg Farmstead Cheese Factory, where traditional methods come to life. A visit to Baumgartner's Cheese Store and Tavern in Monroe, Wisconsin promises a delightful experience with its historic charm, offering a taste of the state's oldest cheese shop. Established in 1931 alongside a cozy tavern with serving local brews, visitors can savor the famous Limburger sandwich, a pungent yet beloved classic, while soaking in the Swiss-inspired ambiance of this classic spot on the town square. Not being quite that daring, I went with the Braunschweiger in Swiss, which was delicious. Driving through Wisconsin's picturesque countryside with its lush farmlands and charming small towns sets the stage for a delightful adventure as you stop at quaint, family-owned cheese shops tucked away off the beaten path. Each visit offers a warm, personal experience where passionate cheesemakers share their craft, letting you sample unique, small-batch creations like creamy Goudas or sharp-aged cheddars that reflect the region's rich dairy heritage. The slower pace of the winding roads and the thrill of discovering hidden gems like roadside shops that have handwritten sign or a old barn turned creamery makes every stop a memorable blend of flavor and local charm. Camping at Calumet County Park in Wisconsin was a great choice because of its location on the eastern shore of Lake Winnebago. Although windy conditions prevented us from enjoying kayaking, this spot offers easy access to boating, fishing, and stunning lake views right from your campsite. Additionally, its proximity to nearby towns like Appleton, Oshkosh, and even Green Bay, just 30 minutes away, provide convenient options for shopping, dining, and exploring cultural attractions during your stay. Visiting LeClaire Family Creamery in Malone, Wisconsin offers a fascinating glimpse into the art of goat cheese production, where you can watch workers on the assembly line carefully crafting over 15 varieties of award-winning cheeses. From the viewing windows, you'll see the hustle of the cheese-making process, transforming fresh goat milk into products like tangy chèvre, robust Avalon, and creamy goat cheddar. This family-run creamery, nestled in Malone, also produces specialty items like goat milk yogurt and ice cream, making it a delightful stop for any dairy enthusiast. The goats at LeClaire are primarily dairy breeds raised on a hormone-free diet of grains and forage, producing 6 to 8 pounds of fresh milk per goat daily. Visitors can interact with the herd, especially the playful doelings, in the petting area, and even watch them climb the 26-foot-tall goat silo, a unique feature that highlights the creamery's innovative approach to goat care. The Columbia Park Tower near Malone is a 70-foot observation tower offering stunning panoramic views of Lake Winnebago, the Niagara Escarpment, and the surrounding area. Originally built as a water tower for a table factory in 1936, it was relocated to the park and repurposed as a navigational aid and lookout, with its steel grate stairs and decks restored in 1992 through community funding. On clear days, visitors climbing its 3 observation decks can see across the lake and beyond, though the open grating might unsettle those with a fear of heights. The Fond du Lac Lighthouse, a 40-foot wooden tower built in 1933 at Lakeside Park in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, offers a climbable vantage point over Lake Winnebago, blending historic charm with scenic beauty despite no longer being an active beacon. The Asylum Point Lighthouse, built in 1937 on a man-made island near Oshkosh, was a Works Progress Administration project that was never lit as a navigational aid, yet it remains a historic and scenic landmark accessible via footbridge from Asylum Point Park. The National Railroad Museum, located in Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin, offers visitors a fascinating journey through American railroad history with its extensive collection of over 70 vintage locomotives and rail cars. It's a must-see for train enthusiasts and families alike, featuring indoor exhibits, outdoor displays, and seasonal events like Terror on the Fox, haunted train rides in October. Highlights include the massive Union Pacific Big Boy and the Dwight D. Eisenhower World War II command train, which you can explore during the self-guided tour. You can also climb aboard the 25-minute train ride around the museum's 33-acre grounds. We were glad we visited the National Railroad Museum because it offered a fascinating glimpse into the history of trains and their impact on society, with beautifully preserved locomotives and engaging exhibits. Even though I'm not an avid fan of football, visiting Lambeau Field in Green Bay was an unforgettable experience. We especially enjoyed taking in the breathtaking rooftop views of the iconic stadium, offering a panoramic perspective of the hallowed grounds. The VIP Lounge Tour provided a glimpse into the luxurious and exclusive atmosphere where the bigwigs relax and soak in the rich history of the Packers while enjoying premium amenities. Walking out on the field through the team tunnel gave me chills, as I imagined the roar of the crowd and felt the thrill of stepping where many of the Green Bay Packer legends have charged into battle. Looking back on our visit to Wisconsin, we explored the historic lighthouses along the shores of Lake Winnebago, felt the electric atmosphere during the trip to Lambeau Field, and savored the delightful variety of flavors at the many cheese shops that showcased the state's dairy pride.